All new at 11 now. We're just learning of a Bay Area connection to that aircraft accident at LaGuardia Airport earlier today. It turns out when that Delta jet ran off the runway, well, a Sarasota man was one of the first people who scrambled to help get passengers off the plane. He described the rough landing to our Ryan Raish tonight. Ryan?
Yeah, Wendy, a Sarasota couple in shock tonight after jumping out of this Delta plane that had just skid off the runway there in New York. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt, but it came very close to disaster.
I mean, I dodged the bullet tonight, and I'm really grateful.
This Sarasota businessman has never been more thankful to stand on solid ground. Sam Stern snapping this photo as he walked away unscathed after his Delta plane skid off the runway at LaGuardia Airport.
As soon as we touched the ground, you could tell that the plane was out of control, that there was some, there was skidding, it slid sideways.
The plane carrying 127 passengers careened off the runway. Stern recalls the wheels never really gaining traction. It then crashed into an embankment specifically designed to stop planes from splashing into the East River just feet away.
I'm so lucky, and it didn't hit me while I was there because I still didn't have the perspective of how close the water was. But as I watched the replays, I realized how lucky I was.
Stern happened to be sitting in the exit row, his wife on the other side of the plane. He says he opened the emergency window, stepped out onto the wing, and slid down to the snow. He didn't realize it at the time, but we now know fuel was leaking from the banged-up wing.
In hindsight, it's pretty frightening.
Passengers recall the pilot saying they were in a holding pattern above LaGuardia because of weather, but minutes later he announced, "Prepare for landing." Those passengers can thank Stern for actually listening during those pre-flight announcements.
Next time I sit in the exit row, I'm going to say, I not only can I do it, I have done it.
It's remarkable how close they came to that river. Stern says for the most part it was eerily silent inside when they actually came to a stop. He says it hasn't really set in what he just went through. Reporting live, Ryan Raish, ABC Action News.